the match today as we have the boys in blue versus the Banana Patrol again. A little rematch of the century. Characters a little different, but you know what? It's all the same. Ghost Nick hitting the legendary shot, but Gio's expecting it. Gio trying to walk it up, maybe for a Can Be Wimbo calm slap. Looks like he couldn't get the inputs in time. It's a difficult input, understandable. Off the back wall for Antonio, into the bottom right for a fucking brain destroyer. Their brains are destroyed, ladies and gentlemen. That is why it has earned its name. Antonio putting his name on the board. Banana Patrol said last time the match didn't go so well, but this time we're changing the script. He is the editor today, ladies and gentlemen. Times are up in points, so anytime they can get, but Antonio immediately cuts off my sentence as well as he cuts off Miles' dribbling. God damn. And then he puts one of his own. What is this man doing? It's above the sky. Rainbow flick over, but that's okay. As it goes above for a brain destroyer, a 1v1. Antonio said, nuh-uh, we don't fight alone. But Miles says, yes, you do, as he brings it up. Goes for a little bit of a side pass in the corner. Capito goes for the shot, and it's good! A beautiful pass collection off of what was a failed attack turned into a beautiful pass that looks scripted. Open in the right field. Ooh, Hikaru sees that. That's scary for them. Antonio open on left. He's got two of them now. And Gio says no. Gio says he doesn't care. Because why would he? Who's gonna stop him? The man's a madman. He's a murderer. Someone get him checked. Do we drug test in this league? Miles is open no longer as Hikaru pulls up and just says, fuck out of my court. That's what we're talking about, Hikaru. Show him how ResHart does it. Blues try to mount another attack here. It is off the backboard into the hands of Antonio again as he sees the brain destroyer coming. Hikaru already there waiting for it. Gets the ball past him, goes for the shot, and bricks it. No! That's not what we have in this field. You're one up, so it's fine, and he makes up for it. That's what I'm talking about. ResHart does it right, ladies and gentlemen, as he booms that ball directly into the back of the boys in blue's net, bringing us to a staggering 3-1. Hikaru showing us that not all missed chances are lost opportunities. Hikaru gets a little bit of... He's farming for clips now. Oh no. Oh nope. Hikaru says not in my house. He's making a clip of his own, actually. As he squares up for Nick, goes for a rainbow flick, gets the ball to Capito. Antonio has the ball. It's a 1v1 off the wall for a Tingus Pingus, but that's not successful. 1 minute left. 2 goals to make. And Capito said, no, Capito's not going to make it, unfortunately. But Antonio says, that's right, we're going to the other side of the court. Miles trying to make something out of nothing here. Capito, same. They seem to be on the same wavelength, getting some good ball movement here. That's a Yoinky Sploinky, ladies and gentlemen, as he goes for it. It's not successful. Miles on the rebound, also not successful, as the ball for the Banana Patrol. They're taking it to the other side. Hikaru realizing the open right field goes for it. Antonio no pass though. Antonio passed right into the hands of the goalie as he booms it down probably to Capito. Yep, that's what I'm looking to see here. Maybe a brain destroyer. Oh, but that's not enough. Gio says he sees it coming. 20 seconds left. They're looking to make something happen here as it goes to the side. Still not enough. A brain destroyer on the way. Miles says it's not enough. Let's see. 3 seconds. What are we gonna do, Capito? That's the last shot. I do believe that is game though. On the away team. Oh, we got the purple. Oh, see now I'm listen, I'm a little biased to the color purple, but it's okay. A boom all the way into the right corner as he expects Miles to go for it. Oh, Hikaru gets there in time. Another game of tennis, ladies and gentlemen. You know that our teams like to do this sometimes. A little bit of a scoping the scenery out, as that's the opportunity they were looking for. Miles is wide open in the right field, but Gio says, nuh-uh, as he quickly closes the distance, take the ball. We're going down the field. Miles is ready for it. Keeping an eye out as he gets the ball tackled, says, no, we're back in your box. He squares it up, backs it up. He's making for a blink, but he does not. Hikaru, unwilling to blink in the face of danger, gets a beautiful pass down the court to Gio, as Gio is looking to make something happen here. Goes for a corner shot. Nick is also there for it. Both goalies playing iron wall defenses today. A pass down the field to Miles, all the way down to Capito, but it's not going to make it. Antonio is there to stop it. What a man. He's got a plan, and he brings it to the goalie. That's right, a big boom. Gio's there. They're going to make something happen here. 1v1 down the field. This is going to be dangerous, but Nick is there. A shot right to him. Gio trying to be a little more confronting with Nick. Looking for a little bit of a cheeky header there. Gio still open up. Not open enough. Hikaru decides to go for it. A smart back pass, but that's going to give enough time for Hikaru to recover because Gio is there and taking the ball down to the other side of the field. That's right, he's going for a purple goal. As that's... Oh, not enough. Wonderful pass to Antonio by Nick, but this is a little dangerous. We got two-pronged attack. Maybe a brain destroyer? Nope, he just goes for a simple rainbow flick to kick. That's not going to work here, though. Not in this county. Miles, a simple pass to Capito as he goes for a Camby Wumbo, comes up into a pass! A Camby Wumbo come pass! I've never seen it before! Ladies and gentlemen, first ever in RCL Scrim history. Defense and offense very quick, a smart bounce off the wall for the pass into Gio. But Gio misses! Unfortunate. Miles gets a great pass and a great control. Oh, I know, great finish. With a slide tackle to make sure it goes in. Wish it goodnight. Tuck it in bed. Give it a little kiss on the forehead, why don't you? Down to Hikaru. There it is. All three defenders in the box currently as a Brain Destroyer hits because 3 is not enough. That is a triple kill, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3, knocking them all down like dominoes. As Antonio shows us that Game 1 wasn't a fluke, ladies and gentlemen. And this is going to continue. Back underwater. Nick, Hikaru on the respective sides. We've seen these two in the box quite a lot today. They've put out some stellar performances, showing to be unwavering. Gio, that cherry picking turns into lagging behind his team as he is forced to... Oh, good save from Antonio. A double brain short into a pass into the goal. Miles taking opportunity where there was none to be seen. What a dangerous man. With an eye for the field. Look at that. Quickly identifies where the ball is going. Realizes the goalie's not on the right side of the ball. Oh, just some evil stuff. Oh my god, they still have a cherry picker. Nick is fighting Gio in the corner for the ball there. Let's zoom in on this, actually. Oh my god, there's a fight going on here. As they're going blow for blow. Blow for blow. There's a scuffle happening like a mosh pit. Sir, this is soccer. Not boxing. What are we doing? It is amazing and a wonderful skill to have for some goalies. And speaking of wonderful skill to have, just Capito knowing where to go to counter that. Another good clear from Antonio. Going down to Capito. We're doing some more tennis, but that's okay. As it goes down to, again, a little more tennis. Let's see. That's 4. Can we get 5? Nope. 4 is where we're going to cap it here. Passes it to Nick. Nick and Miles open on the side of the field. This is an unfortunate position as the pass is too deep and Antonio is able to recover the ball. Passing it all the way down to Hikaru. Again, we're back to tennis. It's okay. I'm commentating the wrong sport. I apologize. Oh, Hikaru finally putting an end to my suffering. Miles is back with a recovery. It's a 1v1. No one's there. Off the wall, Brain Destroyer. But again, these don't blink. You got to be very careful with these goalies. Another game of tennis, ladies and gentlemen. It's kind of they're stalling for time here. Home team can get away with it. Away team, not so much. As my orange Cheeto dust-covered friends are 2 points down. As the ball gets skipped over, Antonio not blinking. The passive approach to attack, but it is not seeming to pan out as they immediately make an opportunity for themselves. Gio showing that they're still in it. No. Antonio is knocked out. Oh no, can he reconnect before the match starts back? Antonio, now that you're in the commentator's booth, any comments to make while you're in the... Oh, he's back! Reconnecting as we... You've turned your teammates white. Looks like the enemy team's being a little fair about this, but he's back in it. A little bit of a costume swap. Hikaru's got to apply the pressure here. 30 seconds left. Gio is also greeting for it, and maybe it works here. As they get the ball, something dangerous is brewing, and it might be with Capito. Let's see it. 1v1, and it's in the corner. On the floor, Gio misses the opportunity. They're greedy. They're not even farming for time. Miles goes for another goal as Hikaru goes back, and that is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. 1 second, 3-goal lead. That is not going to be possible for this team. Then immediate steal to Miles, showing them that it's dangerous immediately. Nick quickly saving it, leaving the box forward, but it's advantageous as he gets the balls to Miles, and it's down the field. The boys in white keeping their color, but we're in the jungle today. A little bit of a change in scenery as the ball goes over Miles. Not enough for a volley, but Hikaru's on the right, wide open. Capito realizes this, so does Nick. They both move to face him. Let's see. Miles going for a cherry pick, leaving Gio wide open, but Capito gets the ball, so it might pay off, and it does. A boom down to the field sends this all the way down to a 1v1 between Miles and Antonio as Gio gets there just in time to stop him. Misses the slide tackle, however, and a back pass from Miles. My God. He said, "Look, Ma, no hands." Didn't even need to see. From behind the back, like it wasn't even that cool. Just a mean back pass. Gio and Geppetto in goal. Antonio, Hikaru left and right. As they both close the distance too quickly. That's bad. No communication leaves both attackers open to do just exactly that. Take advantage of that spot and make that goal. Evening us out to a steady 1-1 here. Starting for this game to make a little bit of a soon. For those of you just starting the stream, welcome. These teams are currently 1-1 in a best of 3 set. Meaning whoever wins this takes the set as a whole. As a bit of trade happens between the two. Let's see, a bit of a scuffle as Antonio manages to steal the ball from Geppetto. You gotta be careful as Geppetto takes it right back. He says, nuh-uh, not in my house. Antonio and blocking, not enough, but yes it is! Because he follows it up with a slide tackle right after the header, passes it to the center field. He has an open teammate in Gio to the back right, who is not being guarded to, as he passes too far, not realizing how far back he was, but then gets the ball right back. Gio is left wide open, as Geppetto goes for the cherry picking, leaving one more time, Miles, and that works. Gio with a nasty corner shot to just put an end to his suffering. Geppetto tries to make it happen. Gio is cherry picking though and has a 1v1 conversation with Nick here. As Nick blinks, that's not what we want to see. A rainbow flick to give a 2 lead is ridiculous. Showing him that last game they got lucky. And the purple and gold won't save him this day. As it goes right over his head, it's depressing. Geppetto and Gio in goal. Where is he taking it? Let's see. Going, they leave a goal open? What is happening? Team is falling asleep here as Geppetto says, hey, we're not done. I didn't say we're done. And scores it from one goal to the other. Here with a face-off. Same thing with Gio and Ghost. Hikaru bringing up, trying to drags Nick. Gives it up to Gio. Both Geppetto and, ooh, good pass from Nick. Realizing that Antonio was open and dangerous, as Gio tries to send it off, Miles is there to catch it, not blinking as the ball is sent directly to him. Geppetto is now leaving Nick wide open for the pass, and it's off the brain for a second, for a third, ladies and gentlemen! That is 2 off the backboard, 1 in the goal, and that is all you need to even it up for 3-3. The set is even, the score is even. What's gonna happen next? We can only find out when this replay is over. Antonio Nick in the goal. Very known cherry picker who waits towards the end for this exact moment and shows exactly why he can do that is because it works. It's because it works. When something works, you do not fix it. As we see here in a masterclass from Miles, showing on what a good pass can turn into a perfect goal. Hikaru and Antonio both going for a right side attack. This is a little bit of an odd maneuver as both of them decide to switch. Gio leaving the goal really strange. Already made the mistake once this game. Are they going to make it again? Looks like no, but both of them are going to cover and not look out for Miles, as Miles again with a cherry picking. They need to learn to stay to their man. Without a person staying to him, that cannot fix. The more often they leave him open and force Gio into these uncomfortable 1v1 situations, the more that's going to happen. Miles in goal, the chains put on Tai Lung today as Miles is stuck in the goal, no longer able to cherry pick, but Antonio is wide open and Hikaru sees that. So does everyone else though. Gio almost open on the right, Nick is staying on his man, but he is not blinking. Miles says, nuh-uh, not in my house. Quick pass to Geppetto as it is quickly robbed from him up in the sky. Who knows where it's going to land? He says, right in my feet. Geppetto's taking it down. Nick on the left, a brain destroyer posted up, and what does Hikaru do? Nothing, because it's in the corner. My God, do they know how to stop? 6-3, almost a mercy rule. Our first mercy rule of the set. It is 1-1, best of 3, and is this how it ends? Make it. Oh, Miles, we've heard this song so many times before. It's been on shuffle all day, but it's not going to work. Antonio knows. Antonio's been listening. He's been watching. But now, on the other end, a 1v2. Nick versus Gio and Hikaru, but he doesn't even need to pass it as the ball is directly in the back of the net. More goals. The away team is looking to make something happen as the home team is trying to put them in the grave. Geppetto and Gio in their goals. A pass to Nick. Hikaru is on him. A pass to Miles. Antonio's covering, and they tried the same maneuver. Not going to work this time. The no-look failing for the 4th time, finally. Let's see, a pass to Antonio quick, as Nick is quickly trying to squander on the ball. Hikaru is wide open in the middle. Does he pass? Getting a bit of an awkward maneuver as Antonio decides to put it in the goal. No pass needed. He says, I'm doing this all by myself. Capito kind of looking towards that Hikaru, expecting maybe a bit of a brain destroyer, just not expecting the straightforward shot. Maybe communicated throughout the team, maybe a selfish moment. Regardless, ended up in a goal and put them within one of tying the game. Gio quickly steals the pass! Rainbow flick! But Miles is where, looking for the jump. Capito's already there for a 1v1 confrontation with Hikaru. As the ball goes to the side and goes directly down the goal. They're back 2 up. As this game is getting scary, ladies and gentlemen. This is a close match between the two competitors. People from both ResHart and from Kraken FC showing them why these teams really deserve to be in the league. Away in the back left. Off the back, looking for a brain destroyer. Gio's not there to collect, sadly. No cherry picker this time, meaning it is a square on 2v2 as both try to work their way up the field. Home making their way as Miles is just putting the dribbles on Gio. Unfortunate for him. A good pass into the corner. Unfortunately, Hikaru is there for that and just flex it immediately to the side. Guess what, baby? We're going right back to the other side. A minute left. 2 goals. No problem. A rainbow flick off the back for a brain destroyer. And it works, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we're talking about. 1 minute left. 1 goal. That's all they need. 2 if they want to end it before overtime. Looking to box out defenders. Capito on home is going straight towards out of the goal, but that might be dangerous. He's back in just enough so that they can't get the shot, but also so that he's not completely shoving his face in the net. Antonio directly open in the middle. Hikaru trying to get out of this confrontation he has with Nick as he booms it all the way into the corner, maybe going for a corner shot and missing it, but a good pass off the wall from Capito to his friend Miles. Nick is trying to make something happen here with a bit of a 2v1 scenario as the defenders are lagging behind. Off the wall, directly into Gio's hands. He's expecting that. 18 seconds. They're making it look something happen. Away team is putting all they have into this. It's all they got. Capito, what do? Do you freeze? He does not. He looks them in the eye and says, not today. Putting the boot on their neck and making them taste the dirt. All in play, such as a 3-prong attack and a 3v3s. Who knows? They have 5 seconds. Maybe a goal off rip. Not enough. Unfortunately, even with an AFK Miles, that is still not enough to make the goal. With an 8-7, they don't lose that bad. It is by 1, but that is going to be the set, ladies and gentlemen. The home team, our champions. Let's see their faces. Miles, Nick, Capito, show them out. Let's see them. Get your flowers. Get your air horns because we have your champions, ladies and gentlemen.